Feeling the flow. Working it. Working it.
Howdy.
For now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried, now our boughs drowned in victorious wreaths. Yeah, that's about all the Shakespeare I feel like for tonight.
That's probably fair for everybody.
Yeah, well, starting off a little bit early. Hey, guess what though? That is that's in the fair use thing because Shakespeare wrote that a long time ago.
That he did.
Can't copyright strike us on that.
They'll find a way to copy strike us. They always do.
Yeah. But hey, on a serious note, all the views and opinions expressed in these broadcasts are not necessarily those of the SCV, GCB, nor any division, brigades, camps, or other subsidiaries, strictly those of us who are expressing them. Happy Monday. The last Monday before National Reunion. If you haven't registered. Yeah. Now would be a good time to go to scv.org, click National Reunion, go to the Secession Camp number 4's page and register. We have a very, very, very important year with many constitutional amendments and officer elections and things of that nature. So register.
Do it.
And if you don't,
no moose hunting for you.
No, you don't bring your money. No moose hunt for you.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I guess we can talk about that tonight.
Yeah, we could. We're not, but we could.
We could. Kind of our annual.
Hi, Frank. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Robert. Hey, John. Hey, Al. Hey, Jack. Hey, Sammy. Dr. Sandy Mitchum. From Facebook this evening, not on YouTube's. Hello, Dave Perkins. Faversham to Carl. Hello.
Looks like Connor is cut out.
Jackass. Brian Wells, Horace G. Fleming, Roy Walton, and I hope everybody's having a good evening.
Good to see you all.
Horace, we hate that you can't that you can't make it to the National Reunion. But next year though, we'll be praying for your health. Next year we'll be in Houston, Texas. So a little bit of heads up for everyone. Moose and Daddy Moose and the rest of the Bond clan shall be traveling next Monday. Hey, Kyle. Glad you're here, Kyle.
Kyle, you're late.
Good job. Anyway, we will be traveling en route for next week, so we will not be live. We'll start our replay of the interviews for the candidates for national offices next Monday evening. So we will not be on. Hi, Charles LeRae, cousin Charles. Again, we will not be on next week. We will be doing a replay because we'll be hopefully by this time, if we go by someone's itinerary, we will be pulling into Savannah, Georgia, and checking in and getting ready to do some sights and sounds and shooting on Tuesday for some videos. We may go live on Tuesday. And then Wednesday heading up to Charleston, North Charleston to be exact. And then it's Katie bar the door. It's reunion time. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing everybody. We will both be bringing our microphones, right, Moose?
We are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you pack your mic and make sure you pack the chat flag.
Hey, guess what I found?
The chat flag?
Yes. It was in my suitcase that I took to National last year.
You didn't bring it last year.
I don't know why it's in that suitcase.
So you wouldn't forget it for this year.
Wait. Delete that comment. My computer's so slow today. There it is. It's gone. That comment's deleted.
It's still on the screen.
I'll hide that comment. How do you still have it?
Because.
Oh, gosh.
Can you wear your chat shirt? Yes, Dave Perkins.
Please do.
We want you to wear your chat shirt. Yeah, Connor knows. GCB knows. GCB knows all. And all that's, I know that's all worth knowing, and Moose knows. Stop kicking me off the screen.
I didn't kick you off the screen.
So who found the flag? That's a great question. The person who found the flag,
their last name was Dawes. That's all you need to know.
That would be Forrest S. Dawes, historian in chief and Mississippi Division Lieutenant Commander.
He is correct. Forrest Dawes did find that flag.
Yeah, Forrest S. Dawes.
Let's just keep with Forrest Dawes. Found that flag.
That's three of y'all.
Yeah,
it could be. It's not like the unknown soldier. We know who it is. I know it. You know it. The NSA knows it. The Russians know it. I'm pretty sure by now the North Koreans know it.
They finally found. They're watching the episode. That's how they found out.
No, they're not. The Indians know it.
We do have a strong following in India.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of shirts, where can people get chat shirts, Moose?
Well, I'm glad you asked, GCB. I'm going to pull that up.
I'm glad I asked too. That's why I asked it.
We're going to take a journey to scvchat.com.
Wait, we have our own website?
Yes, we have our own beautiful website that someone took forever to build and continue to edit it weekly.
And hardly any spelling mistakes.
There is no spelling mistakes. I double checked. Hopefully. But you can do a lot of stuff on the SCV Chat website. You can click episodes. You can watch us live. Look, there we are now. I don't want to break the stream, so I won't do that.
The internet.
But we also have...
Hold on. Click under that episodes. I see something called Moosehead Book Club.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you asked, Connor. That is our new show. And it is a Patreon exclusive.
Wait. It's a new... Why does it say watch the first episode?
Because it
should be a listen to the first episode. Dave Perkins. Hi, Michael C. Hardy. Dave Perkins, you should not have gotten a chat shirt from scv.org. You've probably got an SCV shirt with the alternate or the alternate logo, but not one of our chat shirts. But anyway, about the Moosehead Book Club.
1 second. I'm editing the website. You pointed it out. We are editing it live. I'm editing the website live. Takes a minute to publish.
Well, Michael C. Hardy, I've enjoyed seeing the Hardy family's history trips. If you're still watching, if you're not, appreciate you coming in and saying hi. Hi, Vic.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Hardy. Hi, Victor. All right. Now.
Still says watch.
There
we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Moosehead Book Club. What is it?
So we kind of do have a lovely section right here that tells you what the show's about. But what it's about is, like the great Shelby Foote said, being a historian is like being a doctor or a lawyer. There's a lot of hard work, reading, and learning going into that craft. And being a true historian is a significant and serious undertaking. And we're just not going to call ourselves historians. Connor's already done the hard work. Now it's my turn. So
I am an autodidact.
Which we learned if you watch the first episode of the Moose Club.
Listen.
Okay. If you don't, if you don't listen to the first episode of the Bookhead Club, Connor is going to break into your house. Guaranteed SCV chat.
Nope.
But this is my journey to become a historian. We'll be studying the American Revolution, the war between the states, Southern and American culture. And this is kind of the latter in that. We're studying right now the Puritans.
Well, we're reading this.
Yeah. Abercrombie is go ahead. I knew better.
Yeah, you butchered that one.
I knew better.
Abercrombie and Finch's Seed. No, Albion Seed by David Hackett Fisher. Albion Seed, the 4 British Folkways in America, which is a social history of the different cultural origins of these United States. And it starts with the Puritans and Yankee culture. And we did a review of the overview of Hackett Fisher's first section of the book. It is, like I said, it is an overview, the first section. The rest of it is a lovely actual breakdown and explanation of it. So the episode that we recorded last Friday and put out there for our patrons first, and then for the world to listen to is on our show. But this is a Patreon exclusive show. So Patreon, for those that are not familiar with it, is our crowdfunding platform for us to hopefully recoup some of our costs to put in to SCV Chat. While we love doing this, it has since 2020. If you add up all the gas, all the trips, all the equipment that we've purchased, the books we've had to purchase, things like that, to be able to improve our show, as well as boosting post and paying for the website and various other things that we've had to do. And a big chunk of it was upgrading equipment. It's, when you add it all up across the 4 years, is about $20,000.
Yeah,
that has come out of mostly mine or Forrest Estall's, First Lieutenant Commander, Mississippi Division, Historian Chief, finder of the chat flag, our pockets.
Don't downplay the fact that I've spent at least over $2,000 to $3,000 myself here. When you talk about all the ads I've ran for the chat.
Yeah, well, I mean, but still, it's been
it's been a lovely 4 years.
It has been a fun 4 years, and while we enjoy doing it, this is just a way for us to hopefully not even recoup all of our costs, but as we travel, and because we want to travel more, camps are all the time inviting us to come out to your events, and we want to be able to come to those events. We want to be able to sit down and take off work, and we want to be able to do that. So with that, it would help us out tremendously. If for $10 a month you would subscribe to our Patreon, you get exclusive things on there. Like there is an official, the real Chathead sticker that you get after 3 months. Several people have started to get theirs in. There's I usually write about once a month a blog post on there. So you get to read my random
stuff.
Yeah, some behind the scenes stuff, everything like that. That's been that we do.
Not to mention, now you get an exclusive show, and you're added to the end credits of every Monday and Thursday show.
Right. So we definitely need more subscribers. We're at roughly 15 right now. Our goal by December 31st is to have 100. So if you go to scvchat.com and click on the support us tab, you can join Patreon. We'll show you that, but again, this is for y'all to get that free first episode of what we've learned about Yankee culture from just the overview and reading of it. And we'll be diving in on our next episode, talking about the specific folkways of marriage, gender roles, child rearing, and family, dealing with how the Puritans dealt with that, and how we see a lot of that still in modern society. You can, of course, Moose is showing for some reason the podcast platforms, but you can listen to our episodes if people wanted to listen to it.
Listen,
you watch with your eyes, you listen with your ears.
They know what I mean. But yeah,
unless you're blind, then you see with your fingers.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I was showing more of the platforms just in case. We linked it to the Spreaker account because that helps us a bit more with our main platform. But you can go watch it at any of these platforms of choices. Just click on the episodes.
Listen.
And you can hit podcasts.
Especially last week's episode, go give a listen to the grandest charge that was ever made by mortal man. That was the Mississippi ones. I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to hone it into an actual talk to go give camps. But you can also go to our YouTube page, and we are encouraging everybody, if you have a YouTube account, please, even though you're watching on Facebook, go subscribe to our YouTube page. We're almost to the point where we can grow our YouTube channel to actually hopefully get a YouTube TV channel, so you can get all of our great content that's on YouTube 24/7. You could sit at home and instead of watching football, listen or watch SCV chat, or listen to it while it's playing in the background and playing on your phone. But
and that's also what our Patreon can help us with.
Yeah. So to join our Patreon and to get the SCV chat t-shirts, you go under support us and then help our cause. There's our link to our Patreon, but then all of our links to our t-shirts. So we have, of course, our chat t-shirt. That's our logo. We have the South was right in 1861 because of 76. That is of course, a nod to Independence Day, which we just had last week. Our Thomas Jefferson shirt with a wonderful Jefferson quote. I can't remember exactly which one I picked, but Southern history is more than 1861 to 1865. Jeff Davis is my personal favorite. All we ask is to be let alone. Robert E. Lee quote about memories. Robert E. Lee's quote about duty. Patrick Claiborne shirt, I'm with the South, even in victory or death. That one is available in green for St. Patty's Day. The Nathan Bedford Forrest shirt, which is available in Tennessee orange. Go Vols, national champions. That one is actually on sale right now. If you use the code NBF until next Monday, I believe. No, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday, the General's birthday. You get 10% off. Thank you, Carl. We are planning on doing a documentary on Cooper C. Cooper in the future. But we'll need to borrow Cooper for that. Of course, another Jeff Davis one is his quote about truth. And then the last two, these will be disappearing from the shop in approximately 2 weeks. On the 22nd, they will be deleted from the shop. You will no longer be able to get those shirts. Those are the old school USCV, United States Confederate Veterans logo that I was talking to Adam, and he found a copy of the current corporate logo from 1914. So that one was in use at least before 1914. So those will no longer, those are museum fundraisers. So once we get those down, we'll be pulling the funds and sending them up to headquarters as a fundraiser. So get those shirts while you can. They are printed on demand. It does take a second to get them in. So please get the shirts, especially those two, before the time runs out on them. And take advantage of the Charge them both ways Nathan Bedford Forrest shirt before we get that.
Also want to point out we do have a National Reunion update section. So if you fall behind on our Facebook and our YouTube with our updates, go ahead and go to scvchat.com, hit National Reunion Updates. Not only do you get our daily updates, but the candidate interviews, the SCV Chat Awards ceremony, that term is used very loosely.
Yes.
The look around, the Confederation special candidate election results episode that will be coming out this year, and the dinner Saturday night. So all the videos that we should be releasing this year at Reunion is also going to be on the chat website to help you guys be able to find.
What time is it, Moose?
It's 7:25.
Yeah, Veteran of the Week time.
Veteran of the Week time. All right.
Yep. So let me tell you how Veteran of the Week works. For those that are new, our email is scvyouth@gmail.com. That is S as in sons, C as in Charlie, V as in veterans, youth as in young people, outreach, because that's what we're trying to do, is reach the young folks, at gmail.com. You can also find it on the SCV Chat website. Submit a picture of your ancestor if you are so lucky to have one. Your name is added to a Excel spreadsheet. We have a random number generator and we spin it, and sometimes it spins and lands on a double, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it picks somebody that you were planning on saving for a much later date, but you end up getting them anyway.
Like
this week's Veteran of the Week. Captain Nathan W. Slay of the 6th Mississippi Infantry until he lost his eye at Shiloh and got discharged, but then the 1st Mississippi Choctaw Battalion until the battalion was disbanded, and then Powers' Mississippi, Louisiana, and Mississippi and Louisiana Cavalry, who is my ancestor. He was a sergeant, then he was a lieutenant, then he was a lieutenant, then he was a captain.
You look just like him.
There is some facial. Weirdly enough, I found a description about him. He was fair complected with red hair, and I have a lot of red in my beard, and we never knew where it came from, but it came from Nathan. He looks a lot like my grandmother in the eyes. The reason why we know that this is a pre-war picture of Nathan, still got the eye.
Good point.
Yeah. But Nathan would survive the war. He and 8 of his brothers eventually went on to serve the Confederacy, and 2 of them were in the 6th, 2 of them were in the 16th in Jackson's Foot Cavalry. The youngest, and of course Nathan gets discharged, so he's one of the 2 in the 6th. Nathan and 2 more when he re-enlists into Powers, Mississippi Cavalry. Another one in the 27th Mississippi Cavalry. Nathan's brothers. I've been for the past couple of years doing research on all 8 of them, trying to compile a book. Nathan, of course, I just told his story. Shot in the eye, Choctaws, Powers Cavalry. His brother Elijah, which Jason Lloyd, you talked about the other Mississippi brigades there at Gettysburg. He was part of one of the other Mississippi brigades. He was the 16th Mississippi, was the only Mississippi regiment in Jackson's Foot Cavalry in the Valley Campaign of 1862. At the Battle of Cold Harbor, which is my favorite battle, and I would love to reenact it or the Wilderness as the 16th, is during that stalemate. Elijah goes and he addressed the shelter half above him. Yankee sharpshooter pops him in the chest. He goes to Chimborazo Hospital and dies, and is buried in Oakwood Cemetery. And like a month or 2 later, his son and only male son from that part of the family is born. His brother that was in the regiment with him eventually surrenders with Marsh Robert at Appomattox. Trying to think, another brother after the Franklin-Nashville campaign is either sick or wounded, and is put on a piece of wood between 2 cars around Tupelo, or around Iuka, heading to Tupelo. He falls through and gets squished. We don't know where he's buried. And the youngest of the brothers, because of what we assume is PTSD, dies of a self-inflicted gunshot wound after the war. So that's the reason why I'm in the SCV and why I want the Confederate monuments, especially the one in Copiah County, to stay up, because until the VA actually granted Elijah a stone, he didn't have a stone. The other brother that was squished, he didn't have a stone. And their poor mother, who did not know what happened to them, and then saw her youngest one kill himself. After the war, she had inscribed on her tombstone those two brothers' names, because she wanted some type of closure and did not get it until her death. That was their only memorial, was her tombstone, until the Copiah County Confederate Memorial was put up. So don't tell me what my heritage is about. I know what it's about.
Beetle.
Juice.
I'll say it 2 more times, and Adam Southern will appear off the ground, jump out and get you.
That would be funny if Adam suddenly popped up on screen. Yeah. Anyway, this season's sponsor is Creative Cockades. We appreciate Miss Heather and everything that she's doing. We need to put this on the to-do. We need to email her to invite her to come to Fall Muster.
Put this on the to-do. We need to email her to put her on Fall Muster.
Susan, you're still watching. I saw you comment.
Biscuit.
Yeah, so and you did it again. She's gonna kill you next week. But Miss Heather does a great job with her cockades, historical research and documentation, quality workmanship, professional and personal customer service. Would really love for her to come down for Fall Muster. But in the meantime, guys, go to her shop, creativecockades.company.site, or just Google it. She has a bunch of great ones that she does, not just the ones that are displayed here. Really, in this political climate that we're in, would love, this Jeff Davis, our president, right man at the right place. I would encourage everybody to get one of those, as well as this beautiful UCV reproduction that she's made with Robert E. Lee's picture on it. She does have ones that you can put your Confederate ancestor in. So if you do have your own picture of your ancestor, definitely get it. Get one from her. Send the picture in. She is supporting us, so we're supporting her, and we're really, really proud to be partnered with her. And that's going to take us to our commercial break for the evening. When we return, we're going to have some more jokes.
I've always been proud of my Confederate ancestry, but I never pursued becoming a member of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. It all changed in 2017 when I saw New Orleans take down their Confederate statues. Those monuments come down really lit a fire inside of me, and came to the conclusion I needed to join the Sons of Confederate Veterans. It's a domino effect. We give in on this, it's just a matter of time before they start taking down Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. We need to draw the line in the sand right now. These are our Confederate monuments, these are our Southern heroes, and you're not going to take them down. Our museum is going to be funded 100% by the Sons of Confederate Veterans. The history, the narrative that we present will be the narrative that we write, so it will be our story, our museum. Right now, if we do not protect our heritage and present it as it truly was, it's going to be lost forever. We're going to tell the true story here. I'm Adam Southern, and I'm a proud descendant of Private Alfred D. Southern, a Confederate veteran.
Love that video of Pookie. He looks so young, and 4 years ago, I guess it was 4 years ago, maybe longer than that. No, it was longer than that. 5 years ago, 6 years ago. with museums still under construction, and now seeing the museum where it's at right now is fantastic. Seeing it filled with not only the timeline that tells the true history of the South, from 1607 all the way to today, and its modern struggles. If those walls could talk. But seeing the artifacts that we've gotten in, and just how the grounds have changed with the Jeff Davis statue and the Robert E. Lee statue, and of course the Nathan Bedford Forrest equestrian statue and graves. Need to raise funds to get him back up, guys. It's so much progress, and seeing how Adam has aged is really also tells like how stressful his job is. And we said it the other night when he was on. But we'll say it again. Adam and the staff at headquarters is phenomenal.
They do so much for us, and they work their butts off for us. Adam is in charge of TikToks on the SCV for chat, and he does a phenomenal job.
Which means we go on TikTok and we steal Adam's.
That we basically actually time out real quick. You'll get a kick out of this. Just gonna pull this back up real quick. Hit the About Us section. Meet the team, and there it is. Head of TikTok Productions.
And holder of corn dogs.
And stunt coordinator. Who would have known?
I mean, I got to have somebody stand in for me.
Yeah, because they look so alike. I can't tell which.
Well, that's it. You really can't want to wear my glasses, and I try to style my hair like Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So. Well, what are you looking forward to the most at National Reunion, Harrison?
I enjoy visiting with my brothers and seeing my sisters in the calls. Sorry. That is what got me. Corn dogs are more valuable than TikTok. But not only that, but I love visiting with everybody after reunion sessions if I can. If I have enough free time, you'll see me annoying Carl or Adam or Jason at some point during the night, as well as GCB. But also, I think we're going to do some great work and get ourselves set up for the next 2 years. It is an election season, so I'm looking forward to what SCV Chat has in store for the next 2 seasons. We're getting ready for season 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're almost approaching our anniversary.
Yeah. After reunion, will officially be the anniversary episode, which means we've been doing this for 4 long years. Every week. Monday and Thursday.
I still can't get the damn disclaimer right.
Yeah, it's been a long. I still have the commercial.
You know,
it's off now, but I'm looking forward to all that, and just seeing everybody getting to honor my ancestors, and I get the joy this year to tour some historical sites that I'm looking forward to as well.
I'm looking forward to seeing the SCV Chat flag.
You've seen it before.
No, not in person.
It's been like 3 years.
No. I've never seen it in person.
There it is. Right there.
Yeah, that's a picture of it. I've never seen it in person.
Well, yes, please go support her. Phenomenal work. Cannot thank her enough again for the flag. In my defense, and the Chat Awards will be interesting this year.
Yeah. In defense of Moose and Beauregard, I get it.
No.
Do what?
Are you an educator too?
No. No, I do not need to hold on to it. No, I'm looking forward to the reunion. I'm looking forward to going back to Charleston. I was there in 2014 at the last national reunion we had there. It was a blast. Pause.
In my defense, I was moving when we got that flag.
Yeah. So again, I'm looking forward to the national reunion there. I'm looking forward to being able to actually go and sightsee. I didn't get that chance 10 years ago. I will say this, that I haven't told Susie this yet, but I would like at one day to get up around 3 a.m. and go to stand outside of St. Michael's Church and listen to the bell chime. Because if memory serves correct, I believe that it was 4 o'clock in Mary Chestnut's diary. She says, I hear 4 St. Michael's Church chimes. That was the signal to fire upon Sumter. So I heard that at 4 in the afternoon last time I was there, but didn't hear it at 4 a.m. So
you have fun.
Yeah.
What day are you doing that on?
Yeah, it may be go back at 4 in the afternoon and listen to St. Michael Church chimes. But still,
Biscuit is not amused.
Yeah, and that's twice in one episode.
This doesn't have nearly 3,000 people like the last time.
It
probably only 1,000 are watching right now, Miss Susie.
Yeah, she's gonna kick your tail. You know when we're in Augusta. Not Augusta, excuse me. We're in Savannah.
This might be the last time y'all see me.
I would like to have gone to Augusta and spent a couple of days playing a golf course over there. But yeah.
You play golf?
Yes, I'm terrible at it.
I had no idea you played golf.
I golf. I hit the ball and I drink beer, and it's like the one of the few times I drink, and I drive the golf cart around. I don't keep score.
I don't think you can describe what I do as playing golf. I'm basically just driving a golf cart and terrorizing people.
But well, you do that anyway. But when we're in Savannah, she's going to be the one cooking.
Oh, that's my food spot. I've already come to terms with this is like my last ever episode of SCV Chat I'm going to be on because I'm going to die next week.
Yeah, you're going to die. Death is coming for you quick and soon. I hope you realize that.
Well, it was either Biscuit or something else, and if I do say that on the air, I will get killed.
No, she's Miss Extra.
That's very fitting.
She is Miss Extra.
Slim Shady. Along with Slim Shady, that's also one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, I give great nicknames.
You do. Biscuit has always been stuck in my mind. I can't get it out. I don't know why. It just sounds like you were talking to.
We're gonna change subjects before she decides to drive to Waynesboro and
kill me.
And kill you tonight. Or she Venmo's Forrest. We did see the picture of the Biscuit hitting Moose upside the head with a frying pan. Anyway, but no, as I was saying, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to going to the Battery. I have never been to the Battery. Didn't get a chance to go to the Battery last year or 10 years ago. So I'm looking forward to going at that, looking at Sumter. Gonna go to Magnolia Cemetery because Magnolia Cemetery, of course, where the Hundley crew, 3 crews are. I did not know this, but I was watching a documentary or a YouTube video the other night and did not realize that Randy Burbage was involved in finding the first crew. Stop timing out.
Really?
Stop typing
Well,
Biscuit
Stop it. I didn't
Stop
type
it.
Biscuit. Don't
Yes,
you
you
put
did.
that evil on me.
Yes,
Ricky.
you did.
I did not put Biscuit
I'm
in the
laying.
chat.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Thomas Franklin is not back here. My arms are
did not
crossed.
back-
You're the one that keeps doing it. Stop
No.
it.
I
So
was pointing up to Jack.
I'm looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to flipping off Fort Sumter. Because it's a federal installation again. Because I can't shoot at it. Now you may time out.
No, I'm good now.
Because you typed out biscuit.
I didn't type out biscuit.
Well, it must have been Todd Owens then.
It was Todd. Todd somehow got connection to StreamYard and typed out biscuit.
Speaking of the Hundley, while we still have people watching this craziness before we go into National Reunion, I found it's like 60% of the movie on YouTube. You get the high points of it, watching it. What do y'all think? I mean, obviously the submarine sank. Obviously the third crew didn't come back. But what do y'all think happened to the third crew?
I can't even remember which one I thought was right. I probably have it written down somewhere.
So the prevailing, the newest one, but it's up for some debate. That when they found the spar, they saw that the copper lining for the torpedo was still on it, and Robert Corbin's talking about it. That it was a concussion blast, and they believe that because they were only like 16 feet away, 16 to 20 feet away, and it blew up and sank. Oh, and Lloyd, if you will message me. If you want a copy of it, I found online the Hundley crew funeral broadcast that the local Charleston station did that day.
Wow.
Just in case you want to look for yourself. But I found that on YouTube recently. But so they were 16 feet away, and the like 90-pound charge blew up and sent shockwaves through the water and sent it back to the crew. And that's what did them in. And they were killed instantly. But another test was done that showed that it may be inconclusive. Todd messaged me and remind me. But again, the secondary test was inconclusive. The Hundley herself was only found like 1,000 yards away from the Housatonic. So that is possible. But my thing about the concussion is the blue light that was seen from whatever battery in Charleston or on the outskirts of Charleston, for them to light those signal fire to come back to shore. My personal, I think it's a combination of a lot of things, but they recently found while doing excavation work that one of the inlet water pipes had cracked. And it when they did a I think they did a 3D model of the pipe with a print and did some like testing on it, and would have been a ton of water coming in at once. But that still doesn't explain why the crew was found at their stations. Why they didn't try to get out, bail out, all that other stuff. So it very well could have just been from, and I think it was up near the ballast tank where they let the water in. So why didn't they get out? I personally think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think that when she popped the Housatonic, that they were shaken and jarred a bit. I don't think it was an instant kill. I think they were concussed, and they started pedaling back towards Charleston. And the crack, and also the fact that federal ship was coming back towards them. I think they were trying to get through, get back, get under, and that's how they succumbed. They were trying to get back to shore. They were concussed. They were settling under the water. Plus, they were having to fight the tide back. The tide was going out to help them get out. But they were trying to fight the tide going back in, plus with federal ships. I think it was just a combination of everything, of most of the modern guesses, is what ended up doing the crew in.
That's a good point. I loved talking about it once I went there a couple of years ago. I wouldn't mind going back to it, honestly, and just getting to hear the story again. I enjoyed the tour I went on. Have you been?
No.
So we're going. That's what I'm hearing.
It depends. I don't know. I know there's like a special tour that Randy Burbage had arranged, but you had to take your own car, and it was at night. And there was just no way that I could make that. But I think it's open on Sunday. I haven't seen anything like Confederate Market Hall, which I don't know if y'all saw that, but we will be going live from there one day. So stay tuned for that. But I digress. I haven't seen if they'll be open any extra for the reunion or not. But I think they're open on Sunday. Depends on what time we get to start out on Sunday. We may swing by and see the ship. Then again, we may not.
Well, Sundays can be rough for us.
Well, it's not necessarily the effects of the night before, but it's a
you're tired.
Yeah, well, it's a 12-hour drive,
Yeah.
and I don't get to sleep when I drive. And nobody drives my car but me.
Are you driving your car or are you riding with?
No, I'm driving my car.
That's going to be rough. All alone?
No. I've got Cindy and Susie with me.
Oh, so y'all will be taking your vehicle, so you're the only one driving?
Yes.
Oof, that's rough.
Hey, I pay the note on that car. Something happens to it, which reminds me, I probably need to go ahead and sign up for the Peach Pass for coming through on Sunday. Susie, if you're still watching, sign us up for the Peach Pass so we can come through on Sunday.
Oh, do you want to talk about Thursday's episode before we kind of start wrapping up?
I mean, we can. He's not even watching right now. I mean, he hasn't commented.
He's not even watching.
He hasn't commented or anything. I mean, I don't even think we should give him his own episode on Thursday.
Yeah, the Jurassic Jason episode. I spent all this time on that graphic just to say my thank you. And he's not even watching tonight. He's probably counting down the hours, the seconds that he is no longer in office.
Well, until he's no longer in office, till he gets that esteemed title of past. So pretty much we've already done it in a couple episodes of roasting the commander-in-chief, but we're going to do it again. I think we need to invite Adam on.
Let's do it.
I'll message him later, see if he wants to.
See if he's feeling like his job is secure. Hey, we can get pulled in the air. Yeah,
we can get Kayla.
Kayla would kill him. She is.
Kayla hates him.
Kayla hates Jason. A strong hatred.
Her passwords are I hate Jason.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, we cannot wait either. We're still working on our schedule on what day exactly we'll be there. We talked about Thursday, but there's also the potential for Friday. It just depends on our schedule, what time the awards banquet ends, or awards luncheon, excuse me, ends, and what time we can get to. We can get over there and everything like that. But Thursday we're shooting for, but Friday, because we know y'all are advertising that y'all are giving away drinks and goodies. But one of the two, and you know what, it may be better for us to go ahead and do it on Thursday. That way, all of our fans that are there can get that reminder. So
That would
we'll
be a good
mess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and message you off stream, so that we can set it up and everything like that. Hi, Paul Grambling Jr., past Commander-in-Chief, Sons of Confederate Veterans, and the new winner of the Harold Philpott Late Award. Son of Harold Philpott Late Award.
It's the Thomas Franklin Late Award. I can't remember
no,
what the
that's
Son of
it.
Harold Philpott is.
I don't think we have that award.
Oh yeah, we do. Let me pull it up. I have a description of all our awards. Let's see here if we have.
Go ahead and pull it up on screen so everybody can see the award criterias.
It's like you can go up for it. All right, so you have the prestigious Cross Spatula Award.
We got a winner for that already.
Yeah,
I know we have Chat Head of the Year.
Yeah, we have Chat Head and Cross Spatula already picked.
Message me who Cross Spatula is, because I thought I knew. If I know who Chat Head of the Year is.
All right, 1 second. I'll send in the private chat.
Yeah,
we have Cross Spatula, Chat Head of the Year. I don't know if anybody's had a Rare Fraught moment to earn the Rare Fraught medallion. You have the Hearth and Home Award. And see, the Son of Harold Philpott Guest of the Year. So we need to go back through our episodes and figure out who we think was the best guest we've had on.
I don't think we've had Michael Hardy as a guest. And I think that's it, besides Jason.
Yeah, bless his heart. And we have the Moose Chalice.
Yeah, you have to decide who's giving the chalice or who's getting the chalice.
Yeah, the Moose Chalice Award is bestowed upon an individual who has demonstrated unparalleled prowess in the ancient art of moose whispering.
I know who's getting that.
This award is granted to those who has exhibited extraordinary, yes, please, yes, he's deserved that.
I will find out if he's going to be there.
Dramatic readings of Shakespeare or rap lyrics. Hot spot. I forgot I put that in there.
Yeah, because you had to read rap lyrics one year.
Yeah, I did have to read rap lyrics one year, and it did not end well for anybody. The Hot Spot Award is the best emergency guest, someone we've called on a last minute. And the Thomas Franklin Award is given to a chat head that is last to appear almost every time.
Most every time. Or at least late.
Yeah, late every time.
I mean, Kyle was winning it, but he started showing up on time.
Kyle was like winning by a large margin too. Like he showed up like at 7:30 for the majority of the season.
We'll email y'all to set it up. So Jack, the person who makes these illustrious awards is we have a committee. We have an awards committee and an awards creation committee.
Yeah.
And
we have two committees dedicated to this.
Yeah, we have a committee of people that come up with the winners, and we have a committee that comes up with the losers. and we have a committee that makes the awards. You must be present to win the awards.
Yeah, you have to be at National Reunion to win. So, like, there's been some years we've had to ask the committee to call an emergency meeting because the person's been that hasn't been there, or they left early. You remember last year? We had like 3 winners leave early.
Oh, yeah.
And we couldn't find the committee members. We were like blowing up their phones. Like, hey, help.
And Jack, the committee's a secret committee.
Yeah, we won't tell anybody ever who is on either committee because the creation committee is
the creation committee doesn't know who the
regular
winners
committee is.
Yeah, who the winner committee is. They don't know who the loser committee is. The loser committee doesn't know who either. Like it's all secret.
No, illusion.
I will say this. That it's secret moose stuff, not secret squirrel stuff. I will say this, that we do have the right. We've always reserved the right to veto a committee choice. So for example, I've already vetoed one choice just here in the past couple of minutes because we've already purchased, or the awards committee has already purchased an award, thinking that other person was getting another award.
Yeah, and it goes, and like you see at the bottom, other awards subject to change.
Which means that the awards committee, when they get into town, stop at a Dollar Tree and they see what's on sale and they get that. And we make up a reason for the award.
Yeah, the awards are more like both.
Yeah.
There's been a year that we gave a specific punishment award to someone. We gave... What's the name of it? I don't know if I have it on here.
Go to past winners. It's another tab. It's another tab.
You have to sign in to see our winners.
I
don't know if I've created an account.
I haven't either.
But yeah. Give me a second. Let me see if I remember my password to my own website.
Well, hold on. Susie, it's more than just whose line it is at anyway, where they say the rules are made up and the points don't matter. It's like this show where 90% of the stuff is made up and the points don't matter.
Okay, I don't know my password. That's unfortunate.
Just but there was like you're editing it.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me take off the winners I already put on there. Don't spoil. I have a note in here about an award that we were talking about, like to mess with someone, and it has. Look, just let me scroll down. You'll see it. T-Rex Award? ?
Yeah, well, there may be one.
There may be one. There may not be. Who knows? But Jason has won these. Oh, wait, no, I remember it. We've called that award two different things.
Well, Jason did win the T-Rex Award.
Yeah, he won the T-Rex Award.
There was a T-Rex platter.
Yeah, the T-Rex platter, and then he also won Guest of the Year 2 years ago.
Let's see. We have the Rare Frop Medallion. Paul Gramling Jr. is the only one that's won it because
Rare Frop.
He read it Frop. Hearth and Home. Miss Kayla won that, and Jason almost died that night.
Yeah.
The Son of Harold Philpott Guest of the Year was T-Rex Award. The Moose Chalice. The Hot Spot Award was Charles LeRae because he pulled us out of a Thomas Franklin Award. past Commander-in-Chief Chuck McMichael, because he was late to many episodes. But yeah, so we will be giving out Cross Spatula. We will be giving out Chad. Chad Head of the Year. We'll probably be giving Hotspot, but we'll be changing the criteria for Hotspot.
It changes all the time.
Yeah.
Like this website for the Chat Awards.
I mean, it's quite literally somebody who pulled us out of a hot spot, and I could think of somebody. I could see his name for pulling us out of a hot spot.
Yeah. So no, they're not all punishments. Like the Chat Head of the Year is given out to the fan of the show that has helped us the most, like sharing, becoming a Patreon member, liking, commenting, getting the word out about SCV Chat, stuff like that. And the Cross Spatula is kind of like a thank you to people that have helped us behind the scenes, in front of the scenes,
with the
scenes. Like Carl has been a host or has been hosting a show. He's helped script write. He's done this and that. Carl's accomplishments are long because Carl's lovely. And like Susie, who did a lot for us behind the scenes, and like my father, who's done a lot of work for SCV Chat behind the scenes. So we do have some coveted awards. And then you have the rare frop where, like, if someone, say, shoe blew out, but they toughed through it and continued on with their duty that day, they just rare frop to do it.
Yeah, and he just rare frop.
He just rare frops, man. He could not care less. That man trucked through the pain that day, because I could not imagine. Yeah, he fropped all along. It didn't happen. And then, like, we have, like, the Thomas Franklin Award that we gave to Chuck because he kept showing up late. So yeah,
that was a little loving cup on top of a thing of Vienna sausages.
Yeah, that was a lovely award design. Oh gosh, but it's all fun and games. Like Whose Line Is It Anyway is a perfect example. What are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anything. I'm just reading random trivia questions.
All right. Well, I guess that is the point to stop for tonight.
I haven't found a good trivia question to ask yet.
Are we doing trivia?
Well,
all right. But yeah, make sure to.
I love this one. When and where was the Battle of South Mountain?
When and where was the Battle of South Mountain?
Yeah. You already got half of it. Half of the answer's already given away. Where was South Mountain? The Battle of South Mountain. South Mountain.
Oh gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. No,
please tell me the answer actually says South Mountain.
Yeah, it does.
That's great. Oh,
it gives a little bit more specific in the answer.
Like Carl.
No, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Carl. The Battle of South Mountain, a prelude to the Battle of Antietam, was fought west of Frederick, Maryland, on South Mountain on September 14th, 1862.
Hey, John got it.
You get a hearty handshake and a congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Make sure you tune in Thursday.
Yeah.
Thank you to Jason for 4 years of helping us here on the chat as Lieutenant Commander-in-Chief and Commander-in-Chief. We told him that his service to the chat is not over yet. It's just entering a new chapter.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not getting out of this that easy. He's stuck with us.
Yeah.
You gave us the green light, Jason. Now you suffer.
Yeah.
So well, basically, this is a thank you for the past 4 years because he's been a big part of the SCV chat.
Ron White said it best.
Programming.
Ron White said you can't fix stupid because stupid is forever, and he stuck with us forever. That's for damn sure.
Bless his heart. I feel bad for him. Just like Carl. Like I'm always going to text Carl about chat ideas. He's stuck with it.
Yeah. Well, that's at least that's payback for the scuba room.
Jason doesn't deserve this. He's a good man.
And the 4 a.m. Hey buddy, will you take me to Walmart so I can get some spam call?
I forgot about that.
I haven't. Susie, if you're still watching, remember when we make our Sam's run, I got to get a pallet of spam.
You also got to call Carl at 4 in.the.morning to give him that spam.
No, I'm not. No, I'll do the same thing my daddy did.
What?
So Dad had just been diagnosed with this cancer in 2019, like 2 weeks before the national reunion. So about this time. We were in Mobile for that national, and I'd stopped at a truck stop, because I could right in Loosedale or near Loosedale, and their mom and dad, because when I drive I like to go straight through, that, unless you tell me you have to pee, I do not stop for a bathroom break. You have to, Moose has to tell me he's hungry in order for me to stop, because I will just continue to drive through. So we stop at this gas station, and Dad's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I need to get a can of Spam. For what? For Carl. So we get to the Airbnb. We stayed at Airbnb that year. And we get all checked in and everything like that. And we go, and I drop Dad and Mom off at the hotel, and I go and park the car. And Mom and Dad are walking around, and I've got my briefcase with me, and Dad runs into Carl, and he says, "Hey, Connor's got your Spam. He'll be up in a minute." And Carl just kind of laughs it off. And I walk up to Carl and I say, "Here's your damn Spam." And then I went into the GEC meeting.
To be in that room to see Carl's face had to be a blessing. Because I can just imagine it. Just the...
No, he's like...
Deadgum well he enjoyed that as a midnight snack.
Oh, yeah. Well, the hotel at Franklin had tomatoes growing out in the little, I hate to say lobby, outside the lobby where everybody was hanging out. Smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, all that good stuff. And Carl that year, I think he was like, "Man, I wish I had some Spam. I'd take that tomato up to the room and make me a sandwich."
All right, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. That's tomatoes.
Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
And this message has been brought to you by the Spam Company.